Hello, everyone. We are back with something very special, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, hello Gabriela, hello everyone. So today it's going to be the first video of our open mic series. This is going to be a space where you can come to us and you can present any topic you would like to discuss, any project you have at hand, or just it's just a space for you to share whatever you feel like it needs to be shared for our industry. So today we're having with us the first speaker, and it's Isa Santana. Hello, Isa. Welcome to the video.
Hi, Lucia. Hi, Gabriela. Thank you so much for having me in this new space. I hope that everyone enjoys the new series.
Hello, Isa.
Thank you.
So happy to see you.
So who are you, Isa? Why are you here? And first of all, who are you?
So I am a Spanish professional in the translation and localization industry. I've been working as a vendor manager or similar related job positions for 6 years now. And it's something that I actually discovered thanks to Lucia. I first applied to a project management position, but she thought that I was more suited for this kind of job that I would have never thought about because I thought I was not a people person, but it turns out she saw something that I wasn't, and it turns out I am actually am.
Yeah, that's right. I remember Isa came to me first asking for a project manager position, and when I saw her, I thought like, no, you are more suited for a vendor manager. So Isa,
Um,
who are you apart from being a professional, as a person? Let
yeah.
us discover you a little bit.
Sure. So when I close the computer and I clock off, I really enjoy being active. I love going to the gym, going to Pilates, or going on hikes, camping a little bit when it's possible. Uh, I'm also a little bit of a geek. I love role-playing games, video games, board games, anime and manga. So yeah, I think I have a very eclectic profile, both professionally but also in my free time.
Yeah, you do. You do. So what do you want to tell us today?
So today I want to talk about the human element in our industry. More and more we keep trying to automatize things, make things easier and also more affordable for everyone. And of course, there is some sort of unrest, especially for the vendor side right now for translations and other professionals in the industry about what is AI and other tools going to do to our jobs and our space. So I wanted to highlight the importance of the human part of everything that we do here. As a vendor manager, my job has always been to be in touch with professionals and with LSPs to make sure that everything that we do is done properly. And of course, the more technologies that we have these days, the more that we can make our jobs easier. But it is essential for everyone to make sure that there is a person there that is an expert and that can guarantee that everything is done correctly. This applies to yeah, translations and to DTP work, but also to project management work that is starting to get more automatized lately, to vendor management, account management, and every kind of thing that we can imagine. So I think that it's important for all professionals in the industry these days to get more acquainted to the new tools that are coming up every day without fear of them substituting because it's something that's coming up and that you better learn how to use the fastest as you can. But also for clients and companies to understand that that's not just the one click that you do to get everything done. It is important that we keep the people in there. And the more tools that we have that do this work for us, the more important the human connection between the clients and the people on the other end is. And that's why I think that the vendor manager Role is something that's essential. It's not something that usually companies have a lot of. Maybe there is one, two, three in huge companies, terms of 10, 20 maybe. But compared to other areas, there is not a lot of it. But actually, the vendor managers are the point of contact for everyone that is outsourced. And it's not just a point of contact, but I like to think about it as a chief empathy officer because you are
Yeah.
the one that knows everyone you're working with. You know, if someone got their kids sick and that's why they missed a deadline. You know that someone is on PTO because they just got married, and maybe it's nice that you send a bouquet of flowers and a little present. Um, so the more that we have things that do things for us, I think it's more important to build this relationship between the clients and the vendors. Um, and I think it's important that we don't get shy about it. Like sometimes you might think, oh, is it professional if I ask this person in earnest, how was their weekend? Ask them how was their weekend. Tell your project manager, hey, should we set a 10-minute call just to see like how things are? Because I've never seen your face and I've been working with you for 10 years now. So make sure that you keep building your relationships with the people you work with, because at the end of the day, that's what we are. We're all human and we all depend on each other.
Yeah, I think especially companies, they tend to disregard the figure of the vendor manager. But at the end of the day, if you have managers for your clients, which are the people who take care of the client on a personal level and so on, then why wouldn't you have a vendor manager who does the same thing for your vendors? Because without
Exactly.
your vendors, you wouldn't do anything.
That's absolutely right. They are a partner, just as your clients are your partner. The people that you work with that make the work happen are people that you need to rely on and to make sure that you have a great relationship with, because without them, you wouldn't be able to provide your service.
Exactly. And yeah, I think vendor managers are really important because at the end of the day, project managers, they focus on projects. They don't focus on resources.
And I mean, that's their job. It's perfectly understandable that they need to worry about that delivery, that deadline, that file. There is a different skill set to be able to build that relationship, make sure that you say the hard things in the nicest way possible, and that you guarantee that everything is great. And you want to make sure that you keep working with the same people for as long as possible. It's great when I get an email from a vendor that I've been working with for years that says, "Hey, I'm going to be retired in a month or two," because I can see that, oh, I've been working with this person for so long, and now I can see the end of their career. I think it's something that I feel really honored about.
It is. And especially when you're building relationships, I think it helps also to have someone that vendors can go to. Because we've discovered throughout the time and recording this series that sometimes vendors tend to see PMs as the enemy. And if you have the figure of the vendor manager, then that's a middleman that is there, and it will be like your mommy in the LSP you go to, and they will take care of you better than PMs sometimes do because, as I said, they are focused on other things.
Of course, there is someone that is in the vendor's corner, and we'll try to make sure that they are as well as taken care of as possible. Sometimes when people ask me, "So what do you do? What's that vendor manager or talent manager or whatever thing that you do?" And I was like, "I don't know. I take care of translators. I just make sure that they are heard and they get what they need and they're paid on time and they get the kind of work that they're actually looking for."
Yeah. So, Isa, what's your message to the community? What would you like to say out loud, loud and clear?
Um, I just would like to tell everyone to not be afraid. I know it's very easy to get discouraged when things change, times change, and now there is a lot of unrest for many different reasons in the world. But just make sure that you learn as much as you can. I'm a proposer of lifelong learning, and I think that that's the best thing that you can do for you professionally, but also for your brain in the long run as we get older. So learn as much as you can and make sure that you are able to apply it in your career, and you will be fine. We will all be fine.
Thank you. That's a really positive message that we really need in these times because everything is so uncertain.
Yeah. And
So,
from the vendor side, Ina, I just want to say you, Isa, sorry, I just want to say thank you because you said something that we want more human communication, something like how are you today, and especially something that we can have, like, as you said, less tools when it comes to the human communication. So yeah, thank you very much for that. You made my day with this message. Thank you.
No, thank you, Gabriela.
yeah, and thank you everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed this first series. And we have a forum on LinkedIn in case you're interested in getting in touch with us for this type of episodes. So just get in touch and
It's
see
just
you on
that.
the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.